How many people have heard of the metaphor of a flywheel before? A couple of people? I'm going to read out the metaphor then. Picture a huge heavy flywheel, a massive disc mounted horizontally on an axle about 30 feet in diameter, 2 feet thick, and weighing 5,000 pounds. Now imagine that your task is to get the flywheel rotating on the axle as fast and as long as possible. Pushing with great effort, you get the flywheel to inch forward, moving almost imperceptibly at first. You keep pushing, and after 2 or 3 hours of persistent effort, you get the flywheel to complete one entire turn. You keep pushing, and the flywheel begins to move a bit faster. With continued great effort, you get around a second rotation. You keep pushing in a consistent direction. 3 turns, 4 turns, 5 turns, 6. The flywheel builds up speed. 7, 8. You keep pushing. 9, 10, and builds up momentum. 11, 12, moving faster with each turn. 20, 50, 100, 1,000. Then at some point, breakthrough. The momentum of the thing kicks in your favor, hurling the flywheel forward, turn after turn, whoosh. It's heavy weight working for you. What we really want to create is a flywheel in your business. And the reason for this is because what most people do is they focus on the wrong things. I'm telling you to focus on very specific things today. You go off on old tangents of going, oh, I want to go work with these people. These are the people that are giving me all of this feedback. And I'm going, that feedback is bullshit in many instances based on the trajectory that you're actually working towards. So you must have facilitated focus. If you don't have facilitated focus, then you're going to go back to your old patterns. So you need to know what's the thing to be able to focus on. The next thing is you need to be able to balance the paradox. You need to be able to balance the paradox of systems and intimacy. Meaning when people experience you on an intimate level, then it's easy to be able to convert people. If you get on a one-on-one call with people, you can convert them easily, right? But how do we balance that with the paradox of systems? How do we create a more systemized way to be able to have it so that they can get more intimacy from us? The next thing that we look at then is fast feedback. We need to have a feedback loop. If we don't have a feedback loop on what you're actually doing in terms of building out your models, then I guarantee you're going to go on this wrong direction. I see models online all of the time, and I just roll my eyes. Because in many instances, it's not a model. Or they're using the wrong model in the wrong place. So you must have fast feedback. And especially in the context of creating models, you need to be able to have a higher perspective. You need to have awareness around what you're actually creating, around all of the biases that is actually playing out. And this is what we call our flywheel. Now, if you don't have these things, it just means that you're just going to go through trial and error. When we work with people, we don't want people to go through trial and error. We want them just to put it into the fucking template. Put it into the template of models so that then you can just create your own. That way you don't have to worry about the sequence. You don't have to worry about any of those things. You literally just put your stuff in, how it's unique to you, and you teach it. There's hundreds, potentially even thousands of hours put into these. You don't have to recreate the wheel. You're going to get an example of that in just a moment, because I'm going to work with someone that has a model that we're going to work on.